This ministry is a sub-wing of the Missions and Discipleship Ministry. Our objective is actually to heed to the call of Jesus Christ in Matthew 28, verse 19, and Matthew 25, verses 34 to 44. As part of our work, we visit prisons and also intercede for prisoners. Over the years, we have been visiting the Senior Correctional Center and James Camp. At both prisons, we have been organizing Bible studies where we use the LIC Basic Bible Study Guide and other very good materials. So far, the turnout for James Camp has been very impressive and very good. Starting with less than 10 inmates participating in this Bible study to presently over 20 inmates. For Senior Correctional Center, we have the opportunity to be meeting at least 2 dorms per week, where we have over 50 inmates participating in these Bible studies. One of the activities that we implemented this year to sustain the relationship of the inmates with the Lord was to organize a training for dorm leads and their assistants to help them organize Bible studies in their dorms and also to help them do their own quiet time. So with the support of Theo Vision, LIC conducted this training for the inmates, and besides that, 8 dorms were provided audio Bibles in languages like Ewe, Akan, and English. At the Senior Correctional Center, LIC supports the facilitation of formal education and informal education. So with formal education, the church provides educational materials to inmates that are attending senior high school and then junior high school. We also have the opportunity of putting a number of them through tertiary education. For the informal section, the center has a workshop where a number of the inmates are also trained. They are taken through sewing and vulcanizing work, barbering, etc. This year, by the grace of God, we have been very consistent with our visits at both James Camp and in the Senior Correctional Center. We've also provided some donation to both prisons. So for James Camp, we provided them with foodstuffs, and for the Senior Correctional Center, we also provided assorted food items, which actually goes a long way, to support the inmates. And beyond the inmates, those who have also been discharged, there are some that from time to time request that LIC remembers them anytime we provide or we give such kind of donation. So this year we're able to provide some of these foodstuff to those that have also been discharged.
My name is Superintendent of Prisons, Mrs. I bring you warm greetings from our Lord Jesus Christ, and also on behalf of inmates and officers of the Senior Correctional Center. I'm happy to witness 12 years of holistic ministry of Legon Interdenominational Church. LIC has been of great help to the Senior Correctional Center in diverse ways. They witness to the saving power of our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have been brought into one family. Legon Interdenominational Church preaches the gospel of Jesus Christ to the inmates of SCC in order to win the unsaved to Christ. They also develop close relationship with inmates through the provision of food items and other items needed by the inmates. As a member of the Discharge Board, LIC has single-handedly supported the center with the provision of equipment and startup tools to the inmates upon discharge, as to equip them to be industrious and find something profitable to do with their lives in order to prevent them from reoffending. I want to place this on record that even boys that have gone on discharge and are at various secondary schools in Accra also enjoy the food provisions that LIC always bring to our center. To conclude, I would like to encourage donors of LIC that your labor is well acknowledged and appreciated, and also wish the prison ministry of LIC well. God bless you and your generation after you. Amen.
I also want to take this opportunity to invite you to our weekly prayer meetings every Saturday at 7 p.m. Online. At these prayers, we actually intercede for the inmates and pray for any other thing that may be needed. I want to take this opportunity to thank all ministry members for their time and their devotion towards the visitations, prayer, and even financial support. I also want to thank members of LIC for your continual support for the ministry. There's still more to be done to reach or to expand our reach. Over the years, we have had a number of people sign up to serve in the ministry, but a number of them have not been committed. So it is our appeal that all who are touched by the Spirit to join this ministry should come with a heart of commitment to serve and also to support us, even go beyond our present reach. It's a prayer that will have many more committed members supporting this ministry with their time, with their prayers, and also with their money. God richly bless you.
My name is Isaac Ajiman, and I'm a member of the LIC MDM outreach to other churches. We are mainly involved at two places. Now I'm an Emmaus Presby preaching post and Columbine Methodist Church.
This is about Naaman, which has been about nearly 10 years we've been operating at Naaman. It's a church which is not growing as fast as we would want it to be. It's a Presbyterian church. The name of the church in full is Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Emmaus Congregation at Naaman. Now, when you work very hard and you bring in people, then the various other churches, the Pentecostals, come and drag them along. But we've kept the faith. We have stayed. We usually visit once a month, and we try and preach, and we participate in the Bible classes, trying to get the Bible classes and so on to run. They have their own booklets, so we will prepare, and when we go there, we give the various different dimensions to the quality of the study. So it has been a very good place to work at. Occasionally you find the choir group rising up to 12, and then it will go down to 4, and then 6, and back to 4, and so on. It's a church which really we need to pay a lot more attention to ensure that there is a proper direction in terms of growth, and not only in numbers, but in their spiritual development, so they can one day graduate and carry on. Now we are at a point where we think the basic foundations have been laid, and I think that if we begin going into the music ministry and the Sunday school, will help them grow. Naaman has always been at the back of the burner because the location itself is difficult. When it rains, it's difficult to get to the place. It's a little out of the main town, and therefore people are not really gravitating towards the church. So it takes a lot of effort and commitment to get members.
LIC visits these two churches by providing them preachers and support for Sunday school and other areas. I will start talking about Naaman. Currently, we send preachers to Naaman on the first Sunday of every month. We also send preachers to Coleman on the second Sunday of every month. So on the second Sunday of every month, a preacher goes to Coleman from LIC. The Coleman team is made up of 3 supporting people. We have Mr. Adote, Edward Adote leading the team, and Dr. Mrs. Angela Ama, then myself, Isaac Kajiman. We support the preachers at Coleman. Coleman, we are involved at 3 areas. The first area is with the Sunday school. We have got 3 members from LIC who visit Coleman every Sunday except on Communion Sundays. These women are Mrs. Emilia Kotia, Mrs. Ankara, and Mrs. Elizabeth Osei. The average age of these women is about 65, but they're able to go there every Sunday except on Communion Sunday. We also provide support for the JHS students at Coleman. We used to provide support for them till the COVID came, and the members who were involved also completed school and went to do national service. After they left, we have not been able to recruit a replacement team. So we are also appealing to the youth ministry to help us get a team who will go to Coleman every Sunday afternoon for 2 hours to go and take the children through mathematics, English, science, and environmental studies. So we will need support in that area. The third area that we are involved in is also the normal Sunday school, Sunday preaching with the adult service. With the Sunday school, when the LIC got involved at Coleman, Reverend Professor Kudeji realized that the children over there were attending school at Sansam, where they were attending the Hare Krishna school. So he appealed to LIC, and LIC then decided to build a classroom for them. We were able to complete 4 classrooms for them. COE in 2021 approved that we should complete the other 2 classrooms, which were at casting level. We thank COE very much for the support. These 2 classrooms, we did the casting. We provided doors for all the classrooms, all the other 4 classrooms, in addition to the 2 classrooms that we built. We wired all the classrooms. We were able to provide them with a street light in front of the classroom. As I speak, children are able to go and learn in the evening at the school. The challenge we have with the school now is that the old part, when it rains, it gets into the building. And we are speaking to experts, and they indicate that if we are able to continue with the first floor and roof, the leakage will stop. So we also want to appeal to the church to be able to help us to be able to do it. But we are very, very grateful to LIC for the support they have provided to Coleman and to Naaman. When we go to Naaman, the youth meet in an uncompleted building. The church has been able to raise the building to the roofing level, and they have put in a canopy for the youth to meet over there. Whenever it rains on a Sunday during church time, they are forced to join the adult service, and they cannot have their youth session. Also, the Sunday school children below the age of 6 and those between the age of 7 and 13 meet in one classroom. And this does not allow the children to express themselves whenever they need to sing and memorize verses. So we are also appealing to the church to help us partition that hall so that the Sunday school children will have a place on their own where they can sing songs and they can recite their memory verses. And also the young people between the age of 7 and 13 can also have their Sunday school classes without each being interrupted. This is the current need for Naaman. But for Coleman, as I indicated, we need support for Sunday school teachers. Please, we are appealing to the Sunday school ministry that please provide us with Sunday school teachers or members of the church who have the call to support in Sunday school teaching. If we get a lot of people, you may have to visit Coleman only once in a month to be able to support the Sunday school ministry. For Coleman and Naaman, you may not be having the gift of preaching, but you may have the gift of supporting the preacher. So if there is anyone who would like to go and support the preachers, please let us know. You go with the preacher so that the preacher knows that he's not the only person in the ministry. There are other people who are supporting them in their work. So I can say that the presence of LIC in Coleman in the area of education has been very good by the grace of God. We have had people who have completed university, training colleges, and others who are still in secondary school. LIC has also supported people who wrote their SHS examination and did not pass their mathematics and other subjects. We have also been helping them so that they can also pass. In the area of spiritual growth, the presence of LIC has been very good. We bring the children over to LIC anytime we have a vacation Bible class. We were very privileged during the COVID time to do online transmission with the people whilst they were back at Coleman. And this attracted a lot of people, a lot of the children to join them. And currently we have got 2 people who are supporting our Sunday school team. One of the ladies is somebody who was brought up through the Sunday school class and now is teaching the Sunday school, supporting our team. We also have 2 ladies who have now become liturgists and are helping with the main service and also teaching the Sunday school. And our presence, we have also realized that the spiritual growth of the church has gone up. We invited them for the discipleship program some years ago, I think 3 years ago, and they joined and they are also bearing testimony to that. So we can say that our presence over there has brought a lot of spiritual growth. Even children are now inviting their parents to church because of the experience that they have had at the Sunday school or at the youth. Naaman has a bright future because of its location. I know the church may have its plan in terms of evangelism, but when they do a request from us, we can also join them to undertake outreach or evangelism at that area. But LIC can help the church very well in terms of its growth because there are a lot of people in the area who are not attending church. Thank you.
LIC missions in the Bono East region commenced in 2019, following the preliminary explorations by Professor Baidoo and Dr. Kakani in 5 communities, which are Ohene-Adu, Boamah, Damankwanta, Upe, and Abiase. Over the past 5 years, LIC has collaborated with mission organizations, notably the Christian Outreach Fellowship, Since our inaugural visit in 2019, we have conducted 3 main missions along with several subsequent follow-ups. Our outreach strategies encompass school outreach, involving interaction with students at the primary, junior high, and senior high school levels. During these visits, we share the gospel, address certain medical needs, and provide Christian literature and stationery. Remarkably, a number of students responding to the call have joined local churches, experiencing spiritual growth in our most recent missions. We reached approximately 104 individuals. Door-to-door evangelism represents another vital approach. Missionaries visit homes in the late afternoon to share the gospel and extend invitations to our evening open-air crusades. Open-air crusades, commencing at 7 p.m., are conducted in collaboration with the local council of churches in each of our outreach communities. These gatherings entail worship, altar calls, and prayer for healing and deliverance. In our recent crusades, we reached a total of 151 individuals. A dental team from the Kentampo College of Health, nurses from Our Lady of Fatima Health Center in Abiase, and medical professionals from LIC. We also organize medical outreaches in these communities. This strategy has proven particularly effective for non-Christian individuals who may not attend crusades or welcome us into their homes. Before medical consultations, LIC counselors take the opportunity to share the gospel and offer prayers. Among those who attended this year's medical outreach, our counselors share the gospel with 57 individuals. Bible school and discipleship training. In alignment with LIC's strategy to ensure self-sustainability in these communities, a Bible school and discipleship training program was inaugurated in February of this year. In partnership with the Christ-like Discipleship Movement, CDM, Ghana Institute of Linguistics, Literacy and Bible Translation, Gilbert, and Theovision, 35 participants undertook courses in Christ-like studies, evangelistic studies, ministry studies, and doctrinal studies. Additionally, Akan and Kokomba Bible listening groups have been established in select communities. The LIC Bible study material has also been translated into Asante Tree and Kokomba for use in the discipleship training program.
In the Osofo Paul Jimoy, Misha Asora, a friend of Assemblies of God, I will abase Krudemo. For mission by say local council of churches, a boy no a boy mania say, and Peniphobi free, Legon campus Amba, na Omabeye Bible School at the Amayan. Itibra, Yamea Duma, and Peniphosu be Druyeno, is here never be bree. The Dinka is young baby for Christ-like studies at home. After is young baby for doctrinal studies as a home. Is young baby so for evangelism at home. Adibakwa make kaya Marcia the cinema mania aso kase a Christ-like studies. Na under Christ-like studies no, the Marcian kase a discipleship. In teacher church me who say, I was say about modern say. See a be a Christopher, you bet it afufro. Now on abese Christo. Na young Casa Yabra Bonso as a Christo. Enti a city asudia ayo oho Emma Obibiara. Enti bra mission sadwe no. Na me hun say most of the time no discipleship no ya the boom bebre ya fano asor general but say mahun at least as a seminar to either 1 or 2 persons. Said a bear meet me at a tiomo and son of my move to another section as another people na matuma tete omo enne ade kase a masua e dey free discipleship ho.
Our projects, borehole and biogas digester. Access to potable drinking water emerged as a significant challenge in these communities. At Abiasomai Senior High School, where we first camped in 2019, students had to travel great distances daily to find water. The lack of water rendered the school's science laboratory and student toilets inoperable, leading to open defecation practices. Through the support of Stanbic Bangana, we addressed this issue. The bank graciously funded the construction of a borehole to supply water to the school and biogas digester system to ensure proper toilet usage, thereby putting an end to open defecation. The soul health facility serving our outreach communities, Our Lady of Fatima Health Center in Abiase, approached LIC for assistance in establishing an ear, nose, and throat facility. In response, LIC provided the necessary funding for the construction and furnishing of ear, nose, and throat block. Previously, ear, nose, and throat cases necessitated referrals to Yeji or Kintampo.
Facility do basically the OPD service. We don't have any specialized service. So we do refer all our specialized cases either to Yeji, our sister facility, in Tampo, or to Techuman, our other sister facility. If I talk about specialized services, I'm talking about ear, nose, and throat services, dental services, ophthalmology services. We are not having these services. But through the grace of God, the help of our brothers and sisters of the LIC in Accra, they came here through evangelism, through medical outreach, and they saw the need, how the people are suffering. They decided to help this facility with this ENT block. In fact, it's not only the block that they've done for us, they've also equipped the block to be ready for use. So for now, if we have ENT cases, that's ear, nose, and throat cases, we can confidently say that we can manage it here. So this facility is a health center. We are not a hospital yet. We are the referral center for all the small facilities in the district. We have about 48 facilities that we serve as a health center. And some of them, they travel sometimes 2 hours, 3 hours when you have the means. If you don't have the means, then you can't even come at all. And most of them, their mode of transportation is either on a bicycle, on a motorbike, or on Kaja or Abubuya. So these communities like Damankwanta, like Upe, like Konfokrom, like Tegangam, like Merkrom, like New Old Town, all of them depend. And some of the facilities at Cherembo, our sister facility at Cherembo, they do their referrals here. Konfokrom, they do their referrals here. Adaprase, Papase, all of them. This has been the biggest facility in the district because we don't have any hospital in the Kru West district and we don't have any doctor in the district. So we, as a health center, we also serve as the referral facility for all these facilities. When they have any referral, they bring it here. And if we cannot do anything about it, we either refer to Yeji or Kintampo or Techiman. And as a facility, we are growing, we are getting some little help, but what we need most is when you have a theater, for instance, then you can even ask for a medical doctor. If you have the theater and we have the anesthetist, then any doctor can come and help so that the referrals will reduce.
We extend our gratitude to LIC members and our partners, both those physically present on the mission field and those providing unwavering support through prayer and financial contributions. We trust that God will bless our endeavors, leading souls to His kingdom and transforming lives through His word.